Hello students, good morning to all. So today we will continue lesson 2, formulas and functions in Excel. So in the last class we have studied about the rules to enter a function and some common functions like auto sum to find the sum of the marks obtained by the students and how to calculate the average, how to use the average function. And today we learn about the max function and the min functions, how we use the max function. So who got the maximum mark here? So many students are there in the oral in this. So here we apply the maximum function in this cell to find the max function. Okay, so here see, I'll go in this. Here we find the max function. We click on the max. It is already selected. Now I will press the enter key. So when I will press the enter key, you will get the maximum mark scored by the student. See 90. So here who got the maximum? Here I can write in this max. Okay, max equals to. Okay, so let me this in the center. Okay, max equals to, so maximum marks in the oral this is 90. So let me highlight this cell with some color. Yes. Okay, now let me highlight this also. Who got the maximum total? So here also we can same formula we can copy. See, copy, and we can paste it here, the same formula, and you'll get the maximum out of this 99. Similarly, here also we can paste it. The same 183 is the maximum number. Similarly, we can apply the min function. Just what we have to write the min. Okay, min. So this is the min function. Let me do this center alignment here, right alignment. Let me do this also the right alignment. Okay, correct. Now this min function, let me change the some color. Let's make it green. Entire. Let me select. Make it green. Now here I will apply the min function. So go in the auto sum. Here you will find the min. Now it is already selected. Press the enter key. So you will get the minimum marks obtained by the student is 65, and who obtained Naveen. Similarly here also, first we copy the formula and we paste it in this cell. So here we will get the minimum value. Now again we paste it in the other cell. Here also we got. Now we paste it in the other cell. Control V shortcut key. So as you can see, the minimum written marks 70 and minimum total mark is 135 and the minimum average is 67.5. Okay, like this we will use this functions, max function, average functions. Okay, so next is the today function. So what is the use of the today function? So today function is used to display the current date. If you want to display the current date, so we can use the today function. So let me use the today function. Here let me increase its size. Okay, now here I will use the today function in this equals to, and what I will write the today equals to today function, as you can see here, today equals to today. Today is a function. So when I will, after writing this today, oh, let me increase its size. Okay, no problem. When I will press the enter key, you'll see on this place you'll get the today's date 7/1/2021. Okay, it's a size I want to increase, make it, yes, correct. Let it be Times New Roman. Paris man. I will write here. Now Times New Roman. So some it's a text and date also we can color change. So this is a today function, use a today function. So if you want to see the month of today, so you write the month. Uh, Let me increase this with, okay, here I will write equals to month function month. Now in the parenthesis, inside that there is the error. Just a minute. Equals to, I will write the month in the parenthesis, you write the today function. Now the parenthesis close and close the parenthesis of the month, like this. As you can see, what I have done, just in the formula bar you can see month function is as a argument in the month function. I'll pass the today function, so today's month it will display. Press the enter key. 7th. So what is the month? 7th month. As you can see, yes, this is the July 7th month, and you'll get the output. Similarly, you can find the today's date also. Just a minute. Similarly, you can find the today's date also. Okay. Now there are some functions library. Some functions also takes the range. Average function, odd number. So odd function returns the number rounded up to the nearest odd integer. There is also an odd function, and which returns the number. So we can take here some value. Odd function equals to, you can write equals to odd inside the argument. This odd function, what it will do, it will return the number round up to the nearest odd integer. So the nearest odd integer you can take, suppose I have given 78, and what is the nearest odd integer you will find? Press the enter key. 79. Nearest odd integer is 79. Just you get the output. Similarly, int, so rounds a number to the nearest integer, int function. So we can also use the int function. And this, what we write, equals to, and I will write the int in the parenthesis. So it will round the number to the nearest integer. So suppose I have written 56, and if you want to write 56 point 56.5. Okay, now see the nearest integer is 56. Like this you'll get. Now the product function multiplies the values in a range of a cell. So whatever the range you select, that it will multiply. So that is the product function. For example, suppose here I am writing product equals to product, and here I will select the range. I am going to select this one. So suppose this much, only this much range I selected. So D6 to D10, and after that I will close the parenthesis, and when I will press the C, product function D6 to D10 here, product function D6 to D10. D6 starts from here to D10 till here 99. It will find its product. When I will press the enter key, you will see you will get its product. That is the product function. So there are many functions: exponent function, square root function. Square root functions return the square root of a number. Power functions return the result of a number raised to the some power, and mod function returns the remainder after a number divisible by the divisor. So we can use the mod function also, modulus. So what you write, equals to mod, and here in the argument we pass number and divisor. So one number, I suppose I am passing 589, comma, and if you divide this 589 by 26, what you are going to get the remainder, that we have to find. See, 589, I am going to divide 589 by 26, and I want to find the remainder. What the remainder would be? Press the enter key. Yes, remainder will be the 17, like this. Okay, so there are some function libraries also. There are many functions So there are many functions. There are many functions defined in the Excel, and it is beyond the capacity of a person to remember the name and the functionality of each of them. So to overcome it, Excel has clubbed all the functions in the function library group, where in the function library group you will find all the functions. So of the formulas tab, where in the formula tab, click on this formula tab. So where you go in the function library, you will find all the functions. So this is the, see, insert function. This is the function library. Here you find many functions. Here you also find many functions. See, many functions are there. So look up, some, date value. So all these are the different types of the functions. Okay, you can search it from here. So the functions are characterized by their name, by their functionality, like mathematical and trigonometric function, text, date, and time function. So the insert function. The insert function is one of the options. Insert function is also option in the function library group. You'll find the insert function. Insert function. This is the insert function. Is the option. So here you can see, find the math and trigonometric function. More functions you will find it here. So statistical engineering, cube information compatibility. Here the trigonometric functions, lookup and references. Here the date and time function, date value, days 360. So many functions are there. Here is the text function, logical function, financial function, recently used functions, auto sum. Now insert function is one of the options in the function library group which help us in creating a formula. So click on the cell on which you want to enter a formula. So in any cell where you want to enter the formula, suppose I am clicking on this cell and click the insert button. So click on the insert function button, this insert function button, and now you suppose any function which you want to use. Suppose you want to use the count function. So click on that count. Okay. So here the count function is already added. Now you will pass the value what you want to count. So suppose value I want to pass from here, this one, and second value I will pass to this. B10. Now okay, it will find it. The function argument, count function B6 to B10. Here I have specified. So we have to specify the range. Here the values we have to pass. So yes, circular reference warning, one or more formula contain a circular reference and may not be calculated correctly. Circular references are any reference within a formula that depend upon the results of that same formula. Example, a cell that refers to its own value or cell that refers to another cell which depends on the original cell's values, both contain circular references. So now we move to the new thing. The insert function dialog box can search for a function by typing a brief description of what you want. So after clicking on this insert function, you are getting the insert function dialog box. So let me remove this first. Always it is coming the same thing. Why? Okay. So let me delete it. Now here is the count function. Okay. Okay. So now in the or select a category list box, there you find also a category list box in there. This is the category list box. So in the or select category list box, you can select the category of the function like the math and trigonometry. So this is the category of the function. You can select which function you want to use. Database function. So you can write database here. The database function you will find. If you are not familiar with the categories, you can select all, which will display all the alphabetic list of functions. Select the desired function from the displayed list and then click on OK. So whichever the function you want to use, select it and click on OK. Okay, it will ask the value and the argument for the function. So this is not in your syllabus. So how you manage the worksheet, how you rename the worksheet. So right click on the sheet 2 tab here. Suppose if you want to rename it, so right click on the sheet 2 tab, you'll find the rename option, see, and there you can write any name. So here I delete it and I will write here suppose function. See what I'm writing, functions. So written the name to the sheet 2 tab, what I've written, function, press the enter key. Now it is functions. So that is the renaming of the worksheet. Right click on the sheet 2 tab, wherever is there as sheet 3 tab. So you right click on the sheet 3 tab, you'll get the rename option, delete option, insert option, move or copy also. Next, double click on the sheet 2 tab. Second option is to make a double click on the sheet 1 tab. See, then also it will be highlighted. How you delete a worksheet? Suppose I want to delete this worksheet on which I written the functions. So again make a right click and you'll find the option delete. So it will be deleted. So how you change the color of a sheet tab? So to right click on the sheet tab and you select the tab color option. Suppose I want to select change the color, tab color. Here you can change its color. Now see the color is changed. Okay. So this is all for the today students. In the next class we'll start the new lesson 3, which is advanced features of Excel. So thank you for your kind attention.